Again, I hope you're all doing well. Let's quiet down. Quiet down now. I will be playing single player for now. Let's see. Video games. Preparing to launch Factorioooo. Okay. Video games. Today was my dad's birthday. I went to lunch with him. It was pretty good. I bought him some Star Trek stuff. First off, let me turn the music back on. Sure, 60%. Why not? Let's see. We're gonna play. Let me show you really quick. This is what I did in about. Is it? It's just me or the game really quiet? Let's crank that master up a bit, I guess. This is what I did in about, I don't know, this is probably like 6 hours or something like that. It's pretty clean, pretty nice. Not really, I got up to like the 3rd tier of science and then I kind of slowed down a bit. Anyways, but we're gonna start from scratch on a new world. Do I? Yeah, quit. Okay. So we're gonna do a new game. I'm gonna play on peaceful. All right. I like peaceful because it lets you focus on the factory part of the game. There's nothing wrong with if you like playing the if you like playing the old what's the replay mode? I don't know what that is. Peaceful mode lets you focus on the factory part of the game, and once you get that down, you can do the tower defense-y part of it. It's kind of 2 separate games. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised that peaceful mode isn't like the default mode, and that playing with the biters is like the harder mode, I guess. But I mean, I get it. I'm also gonna turn up the richness on everything a little bit, just because we're softies, and we'll turn up the frequency too and the size. This is baby mode. You do this however you want. You can crank them all the way up. I won't judge you. Someone else might, but I sure won't. What does replay mean? Makes you able to see replay of your world and fast forward. Pretty cool. Oh, that's cool. That must be pretty new, or sometime within the last year. Anyways, let's go ahead and hit play, I guess. All right. Yeah, Factorioooo free play. Launch a rocket into space. I dig it. Ooh, this is an interesting layout here. All right, so let's see. We got coal, we got iron, we got stone. Let's see, where's our water here? This is kind of a tight little space with this water. And we got trees over here. So usually when I start a game and I start playing this, the first thing I do is kind of look at the map and kind of visualize in my head where like the backbone of my factory is going to go. If you've played this game a lot, you probably know all about like busing and how to manage your materials. But for a lot of people, when you first get into this game, the first thing that happens tends to be spaghetti. Yeah, enemies still spawn on peaceful. They just don't attack you unless you attack them. I wonder. This area is a little tight for space. I could kind of try and go straight down between these rivers here and branch out to the sides. Or I could try and go to the left here. I don't know. We'll have to figure this out. It looks like there's a little bit of water over here. Yeah, it doesn't matter. On peaceful, it's gonna be a little bit... You don't have to worry as much about positioning of your stuff, since you can, you know, you don't have to worry about walls and turrets. It'll be a while before I exhaust materials here. And again, I don't know how much I'm gonna stream this. I'm gonna do one, you know, decent stream of it right now, and maybe continue it later, but let me just stock up on some wood here. So the first thing I do, a lot of people, I completely try and skip as much of the coal shit as possible. I don't like dealing with feeding coal miners. I don't like dealing with, you know, all that shit. My first goal is to go straight for electricity, right? Let's see. So we start off with a drill and a furnace. What I'm gonna do first is make some chests. And we're gonna throw down our first miner in the coal. And we're gonna, let's throw that there and put this here, I guess. And then the first thing we gotta do is get a little coal. Get a little coal to start. Ideally, you want to do as little manual mining as possible early on here. Does 2 miner infinite coal still work? I don't know. Was that a thing at one point? All right, so the next thing we want to do is we want to get more miners going. So I'm going to have to do some manual mining of this ore here. How's the game volume, by the way? Is it too loud? You can feed them into each other. What's the max they can hold, though? Let me, game effects. Let's turn this down like 55. Maybe 50. I've actually never heard of doing that. I mean, I get why that would work. It seems a little superfluous to me, to be totally honest. And then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna throw this bad boy down right here. Throw that ore in there, grab some of this. Go ahead and put that in. So we can get started on another miner. But yeah, in the early game, I really don't bother trying. Like, in my head, I plan out where I'm gonna, like, kind of organize my shit, but I don't really start throwing down belts and doing all that until I already have electricity. Usually, like, the first belts I'm putting down are gonna be for, let's see, what do I need? Oh yeah, I need stone. The first belts I put down are gonna be for, bringing coal to our boilers for generating power. Because the coal shit, it sucks. It's pointless, and you can kind of skip over it. Maybe this technically is a longer way to do it, but personally, I don't think so. All right, so let's make 2 miners here. And throw that down there. I'll put one right here. Put one right here, throw down a box. Alright. I'm gonna throw some coal in there, throw some coal in here. I'm not even gonna bother with something to pull stuff out of the smelter right now. Not really much of a point. I will eventually. But right now it's all about getting that power. The coal-powered arms, the only thing they're fucking good for is for fueling burners, pretty much. The boilers. Alright, that's looking good. Let's go ahead and get some of this. And we'll make a couple more of these. We'll get some copper going here. Stock up on this stuff. Let's get another furnace going. Am I still using GPU encoding? No, I switched to CPU for this. Let's go ahead and actually set this up as a burner right now, because we will need the copper. All right, got that going. Get another furnace going here. So I'm just gonna run between things and continue to pick up, you know, the stuff that I need. And all this shit is gonna be pretty much removed at very shortly in the near future here. Okay. Put that in there. Let's go get some more rocks. How does the stream look on CPU encoding? Does it look okay? Let's see, where am I gonna do my power though? Minor blocking. All right, well, you do what you got to do. All right, let's make a pump and a boiler, and we're gonna need two. Let's start with 2 steam engines. Can't really start with 1, but need more iron. Big iron. Yeah, the art improved a lot too. I honestly, it looks, everything got like an HD revamp compared to a year ago. Everything looks so much better in this game compared to last time I played it. Let's see how we doing on coal. This one's out of fuel. I don't need to worry too much about getting a whole lot of stone right now. I can deal with that more later. Looks way different since the last time you saw Gear play it, yeah. They gradually over time, I know, had been updating pretty much all of the sprites and stuff like that with like very high res versions. All right, so I think that'll put us in a good spot. Let's do that. Let's build some power lines too. Throw some power, some coal in there. And let's see how we're gonna do this. I wonder if I can get enough water from right here. Yeah, but it's gonna be at a weird angle. could do it like right here. Yeah, that would work. That'll work. That way I don't have to build as many fucking belts. All right, so let's throw that down. Let's throw our boiler down. Let's throw our 2 steam engines down. And then let's go ahead and get some electricity lines kind of over here for now. And then we're going to start building the electric drills here in a second once we get enough. Once we get power over to our once we get power or coal over to our burner thingy. Let's see. I'm gonna have to think about how I'm gonna split stuff. I also need some. I need to do some research so I can get logistics real quick for like splitters and stuff like that. I need more. What do I need more of there? All right, there we go. There's the lab. All right. Oh, here we go. We're doing good. And then, you know, have to make some more, but bring it down here. Yeah, all this weekend I really didn't get a chance to stream. I was pretty busy taking care of a lot of stuff, and also with my dad's birthday coming up, I had shit to get ready, and it's a whole deal. I streamed a lot the past. No, I didn't. Me streaming a lot is me like streaming almost every day, which about this time last year I was kind of doing. I had a pretty good period of time going where I was streaming almost every day, which I wish was the case right now, but you know, unforeseen circumstances and whatnot. All right, let's get our first electric miner going. Yes, I'm gonna need belts still too, right? All right. Should be good. And then once we get our power set up, we're gonna start setting up our mining and our actual smelting operation. Or did I make that science depot? Yeah, whatever the fuck they're called. So the first thing I want is probably logistics here. What do you mean no power? Oh yeah, we don't have any shit going to it, huh? I could have probably thrown down one more furnace and one more coal miner here, but it's fine. Let's see. Now what I'm gonna do let's bring this like first off, let's put this here. And then I think our first one, let's just go ahead and throw it right here. All right. All right. Right there. Let's grab some coal manually. Throw it in here. Give us a little bit of power at first. And our first electric miner is going to town. I'm gonna move this guy for now just to the other side. And I guess I didn't bring the coal with me that was in there. Alright, we'll pick that up. Get more of these. Probably out of, yeah, fuel over there. Alright. I just really don't like the whole, like, logistics of trying to set up coal miners fueling coal with other coal. Like, it really, you need the electricity for fucking everything anyways, so it kind of makes sense to just go a little bit slower at the beginning for the sake of getting your electricity right off the bat. And before I start going too crazy with what I'm building next, I want to make sure this line of coal gets, like, supplied. And we want to make some science now. 3, 4. So this will take a sec, but this will be our logistics research. Oh, I'm gonna have some full... We're still gonna be getting out a lot of coal. What I don't want to do is have coal miners and then, like, have coal miners over here that, like, need coal fed into them and shit like that. That's what I'm trying to avoid. I want all the mining to be electric from the get-go. And then the coal will just be you know, supply for smelting and stuff like that. That way everything's kind of condensed and focused. Let's see, how many have I made? You don't need to... yeah, I like being on the safe side. And unless you're, like, not smelting shit, I guess eventually you get to electric smelters. I mean, you need a decent amount of coal for smelting for most of the early game, you know? Manually feed coal miners early on. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm basically doing, I guess. Put some wood in there. Let's see, how are we on stone? We probably don't need more stone. Alright, and then, we need more. These. And are we up to 20 yet? Almost. There we go. Throw that bad boy in there. Good on power. Let's go ahead and make 3 more electric miners. Now I don't know if the ratios have changed much at all. There's a lot of this game. A lot of optimization comes if you know, like, the ratio of how many things feed how many things to make however many different things. And I'm sure to an extent those have changed a little bit. Yo, what's up, Dragon? Let's take those, and now the next thing is we're gonna need to get belty here. We're gonna need a lot of belts. How much I actually stopped playing at one point, and I went to go to bed, and then I ended up waking up later anyways, so it honestly didn't really matter. I got like 3 hours of sleep before I went. I honestly should have probably gone and taken a nap instead of streaming, because I'm pretty fucking tired right now, to be TBHQ fam. TBQH. Yeah, that's right. To be quite honest. There you go. All right, so we got that going on. We got that going on. I guess we'll just go down. We'll just go down with it. And I can do, so I'll do like iron smelting here. Bring that down. And I guess I can do copper smelting like kind of over here. So, yeah. Yep. All right, let's throw down. Is this gonna pick up coal? Yes, it is. How close can I get before? There we go. Let's do like right there. Ah, yes. All right. So let's start with 4 miners for iron. Pretty good, pretty good. How that's we're good on power, right? Yeah, we're plenty good on power. And you still need those going for a little bit while because I'm not gonna have enough belts right off the bat. Let's go ahead and make like so I have 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's do 8 for now. And then we good here, right? Yeah. All right. I mean, I could probably, well, I'll give it a little bit of room. One of the big things I always say with this game is like you don't have to build your shit super close together. I mean, obviously you want to get like the most optimization for the space, especially when you're in a tight spot. But I see a lot of people who put stuff really close together that doesn't necessarily, like, it would benefit from more spacing because then in the future, you know, when you need to add more stuff or extend stuff, you have room to make it happen, you know. All right, I need logistics to be done because I need to make some splitters and tunnels for my ideal smelting setup. All right, that's done. So then the next thing we are going to do is automation. And I should probably have enough materials to craft the 10 that I need for that. I mean, your base can go a lot of different ways in this game, depending on your resources, how you run out of stuff. That's one of the reasons I kind of turned the richness up a little bit, is because it really sucks to get your factory like at a point where you're like just feeling like you're coming up to like a really good, like decent sized factory, and then you're suddenly running out of basic materials. And I mean, that's a cool part of the game, and that's, you know, where trains and stuff come in. But it sucks when that happens too early, pretty much. It sucks when it happens before you have like the means to easily make a nice train setup. throw that in there. We got our logistics now, so I need 1 underground belt and 1 splitter for this. And then, let's see. Usually I have a pretty particular way of doing this. Let me, I don't think I have any of my old saved blueprints anymore, so, which kind of sucks, but let's go like that. And then we are going to, I think we want to do spaced like this. Should be okay. All right, and then we're gonna leave a gap. How do I do this usually? I think usually it's like this, yeah. Should be good. There are a lot of ways to do smelting. And it really depends on, you know, your comfort level with different shit and how much time you want to spend on it. All right, we're done with automation, which means we can pop on into electronics. Even though, let's see, I can do 5. I should have done my, let me cancel these. I need to do my belts first. I remember one of the first times I played and I actually spent a lot of time on a single factory and it got really big. I didn't even realize that like I was exhausting my mineral fields because I just thought they were like really fucking big. And then by that time I just was like, I was not prepared at all for what was coming up. I'm gonna need a lot of fucking arms too. So what I can do is I can throw some of this in here to speed this up. All right. See, I have 8, so that would mean I need, for now, I think I'll be fine with 16, yeah. Until I have upgraded shit, this will be fine. I built this 1 block too close, I think. Yeah, I definitely did. All right, and then I need another splitter. Normally I don't, there are only very special instances where I will double up materials on a belt, but basic smelting is one of those instances. Just because it is easier, it's more convenient. You fill out belts and don't have to balance them using this method, which is handy. Let's see. Let's go ahead and throw that in there. And I need to make another splitter. Okay, so our 2 splitters, 1 will be here, right? Yeah, there. 1 will be here. Let's get this out. Let's see, I need this to be like that. Oops. Whatever. It's not what I want it to be doing. Why you do? Oh, I guess I need to put the this thing here. All right. Yeah. Oh, that's reversed. That needs to be going that way. This needs to be going that way. This needs to be going like this. This needs to be going like this. Perfect. That should be good. And then I need to bring coal down here as well. Which, to do that, I'm actually going to use a separate miner, I think. I could split this one belt off, maybe. Yeah, I could probably do that instead. Let's pick up these. Ba-bang, ba-bang. Let's pick up this. And then we'll be well on our way to some goodness. Let's see, inserters. Let's put those there. We're gonna go bam, 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 bam. Really, I should actually double these inserters up. But I might wait until I have the fast inserters researched. All right, let's do that. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Get power going. Let's go ahead and I think for now I'll just throw in a splitter. And ditch this bad boy. All right. There we go. Yeah, we can just do it right there. It's fine. I'm gonna need more belts, but... More belts! And then we're gonna be able to start ditching this shit soon. Have a few builders make gears. Yeah, I'm gonna... Well, what I'm gonna actually do first is make one that's gonna make science for me right away. Yo, what's up, base? Alright, that's good. Like I said, I think the way that I start is a little slow, because I kind of have a very specific focus early on. Yeah, I don't even bother with any automation stuff until I have like a smelting line set up. All right, bam. Get these popping. So the way this setup works is basically one splitter is for the ore, or for the fuel, and the fuel will be on the inner side of the belt, and then the ore will come in through here and it'll get split onto the outer side of the belt. And I'll probably throw down some more miners here in a sec, but let's connect that, and then this is going to be our output, which for now, we could probably store in a chest. Let me just make sure that these belts are not getting fucked up or anything. Look good. And take these, and I'm going to get rid of these. Copper until I get some more things going. We'll be fine. What I am going to do is make some inserters, and I am going to make an assembling machine, and I am going to move my other lab. Take that. Let's grab some coal from here. Let's go ahead and stick that in there. Let's make a couple miners. All right. So what I am going to do right now, as a temporary thing here. Oh yeah, the Proc Jam stuff was awesome. I loved that the fucking Fractal game was awesome. Alright, I'm gonna need more of these though. Let's pick all that up. Let's make another one. Alright, so let's do this into here, this into here. This, for now, let's put it going out here. Here. I'll just manually stack the copper right now. So that should auto feed me for science for a little bit. Yo, what's up, Hedgehog? Oh, whoa. Oh. So this bad boy just gonna get loaded up. I'm going to have to move these pretty quickly, but for now it's fine. The other thing I can do is I can just put an inserter with a chest for the backlog now. So what I'm gonna end up doing here is this is gonna be the first smelter of many. What I'm thinking is usually I have these go about 24-ish, so like 12 on each side with this layout, and then I can kind of tile them horizontally once I need to expand. And I'm gonna take this output belt and then I'm gonna split it into several lanes and start bringing them down here, and then we'll do probably science over on this side. Oh, yeah. Let's do that. Do that. Until I have fast inserters, a lot of stuff's gonna back up and get slow. I do want to buffer my coal a little bit more. Invent some form of higher point waste. Maybe. Maybe. Alright. Want to get more iron going here real quick. I wonder why that isn't. Let's see, that makes one. Huh. How weird it isn't auto refilling that. Not sure why. I could buffer out the gears, but I kind of don't really need to right now, to be TBQH. Actually, you know what I can do is I can set up another one of these right here. All right. Ooh, maybe I can't. I put them too close. Hey. I couldn't do that with the long inserter either. Fuck. Yeah, whatever. We'll just do it manually for now. Cause it don't matter. Cause this shit's all gonna move anyways. Put that there. We're gonna make this for that and do that. And then we're going to go ahead and put one of these, and then we'll put one of these. That way we can start building up some fancy fucking belts. I need belts. Get the belt, boy. Alright. There's kind of a cleaner way of putting these together with the power poles using tunnels, but right now, since I don't even have the nicer power poles, I'm not even gonna bother doing that. Let's see how we are on power, by the way. Do we need to start putting more steam generators? We're using about 70-ish% of our power, which isn't too bad. I should probably go ahead and make, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Let's make 2 of those, 2 of those. Yeah, we're making nice pace with the belts here, which is great. Oh, see now this is not this is taking. So here's the problem. This is actually not making enough cogs now. Also, these goddamn slow inserters. So what I'm gonna do actually is I'm just gonna pull that out for a second so that we slow down. 93 belts is fine for right now. Is there an end goal to this game? Yeah, you're supposed to build a a rocket and launch it. That's kind of the end goal of the game. I'm gonna remove this for now and bring this down a little bit. Let's make some more splitters. And we need to run some power over to our copper here. Ooh. All right, so we're pretty much gonna have the same thing going on with the copper, but I'm gonna put it like maybe right about here. Like this. And then... let's see. It would be nice if I made it even with this, so let's do it like right here. Alright, we'll do that. Put this here. Put that there. And electronics is finished, which is good. And now we can research fast inserter, which is good. Pick up all these. What's going on here? This is waiting for iron gears and they're just sitting here. Why is this inserter not working? Am I dumb? Is it because it's full? Like what's going on here? Yeah, okay. Oh, it is because it's full. Me smart. So let's fix that real quick by putting this here. And we can put... what would be a good way to do this? Guess we could do this. That way, there will be a little bit of a buffer. That's probably all it really needs. I could put a chest, but it's not that important right now, because that's going to be temporary anyways. Alright, let's see. Other things I need to do. I need to split some coal off here. Bring it right here. Go ahead and put that like right here. All right. Let's pick up some more fucking... some more of these. Oh. Yes, yeah, that's right. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to make. That's not what I wanted to make. What kind of... well, originally I was gonna take him to this, like, really, really nice, dim sum place. Like all the... it's like a dumpling house kind of place. But, my dog, or well, it's his dog now, was kind of sick and he didn't really want to leave the house. So, we ended up just going to a pizza kitchen place, California Pizza Kitchen, just close by. Not really fancy, not really like shitty, but all right. So we got that going. Let's go ahead. This shit's still crafting. Let's get this bad boy in there. Maybe I should have waited to do that, but it's fine. We'll just put a gap here. All right, and then this we will keep lined up like this. All right, 1, 2. Whatever. They don't need to be symmetrical. I'm not gonna be like that. Baba Booey. go. All right. All right. Yeah, my dog's fine. She's getting old, and she has like some sort of, I think well, she's going to the vet tomorrow, but she does have some sort of like tumor in her bladder or something like that. That they can't really do a whole lot about, but they don't know if it's like actually going to be very harmful to her or anything like that. So I don't know. We'll see. Almost ready on the fast inserters here. All right, so let's bring this down a little bit more, and then let's start splitting it. I usually I had a way of doing this that I really liked that I can't remember now. From going from 1 to 4. Let me see if I have it in my thing. I should be able to just do 1 and then 2 side by side, probably. And that should balance okay. Oops. All right. Let that fill up. And then we gotta get mining on this shit. All right. That sounded like the default FL Studio kick. Which sound? In the music or like one of the sound effects? All right, we're going good over here. Going good over here. So I'm gonna need to bring this like over and run it along this side probably. I really wish this fucking water wasn't here. I guess I could research landfill, right? That's a thing you get. What do I need for that first? I need green science for it, so that won't be happening right away. Red science, I'm gonna leave for a second before I start really optimizing it. How are we on power? I think I want to throw up another boiler and steam engines. Yeah, could probably take that. Probably get rid of that now. Yeah. Oh, the sound effects. I already had another coal inserter. All right. So this week, just a few days from now, Star Trek. New Star Trek. Boy, I hope it doesn't suck. I'm definitely gonna be watching it though. I don't know. I got bad feels about it. Got bad feels. All right, so now what I need to start doing is actually start making some shit. Let me bring my copper over first. Let's extend this a little bit. Am I paying for the CBS? I'm gonna borrow a copy of Picard from a friend. I don't get why it won't insert more than like 2. Is that a bug or is that intentional? Anyway. Let's see. Let's go ahead and do... really, I kind of only need to split copper into... Let's just split it into 2 for now. Yes. All right, optics finished. That means we should do steel processing. Don't mind me. Just doing my thing. Throw that in there, get some of these. I should just craft some fucking belts myself. I'm gonna need to make a lot of fast inserters because I'm gonna want to replace the ones I have. All right. Is this gonna run into the water? No, it'll be fine. All right, here we go. We're getting our belts loaded. Let's pick up some of this. Let's pick up some of this. All right, so let's see. The first major thing I want to get going is circuits. Let's see. I could do circuits going this way. Yeah, that'll probably work. Let's make some of these, some of these nuts. Let's make some of those. It'll take a little second here. I like playing peaceful because you can just kind of be patient with stuff. You know, you don't have to, like, it doesn't always have to be a rush for fucking everything. Which I personally enjoy. You may not. You may like it a different way. I don't know how you like it. What do I look like to you? Some kind of psychic? Let's get some more of those going. All right, so the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna split off, I believe, one of these quad lanes. Yeah. That should work. How am I gonna do this? I'm gonna run one. Okay, I know how I'm gonna do it. I had to think there for a second, which it hurt my head. I need more fucking belts. Give me the belt. My stone thing probably stopped too. All right. So, for the electronic circuits, I'm going to feed the wire makers directly into it. So I'm gonna have the copper on one side. You'll see. Basically what we're gonna do, and I'm gonna bring him back around through here. I think I'll bring him to the far side. Yeah. Let me think. Do I want him going up? No, I want him going across. Yeah, and then I can use long arm inserters, I think would be fine. Okay. Let me bring this down. Sorry, I'm just kind of visualizing in my head right now. This game has a lot of tools. It'll let you like plan stuff. So doing it in your head isn't exactly necessary. All right, so if we're gonna have one, I should leave room. So let's move over a bit. Let's do 1, 2, and then we're gonna need a belt here. I'm only gonna do one setup for now. I'll do more later. Split right here. Even though this is splitting, this is taking, let's see, this is half, so this would be taking a quarter of our copper output right now, but that should be fine. We'll bring that there. We'll bring this here for now. And then, for our, let's make some inserters. Let's make a bunch of these and a bunch of these. Steel processing complete. Let's do logistics. And then I'm gonna deconstruct this stuff once we get to logistics, and then kind of rethink our science plan a little bit. So let's throw. There's some of these down. So let's go ahead, pop this, get rid of that, pop that there, and then oh, I need to throw these drills down too. Just do 2 more of these for now, I think. All right, so for my electronic circuits, what I'm going to do is we're gonna have like insert that way. Long ball Larry is gonna reach around and go this way. And then we're gonna go through here. Yeah, we can do it here. It's fine. We'll put it there, and then we will go up with it, and then we'll go across with it, and then we will go. We'll go a few spaces, and then we can go down. All right, we gotta get our power over here. Speaking of which, I can make lights now. I should do that. All right, power. All right, so this bad boy gonna be coils. Copy that over there. You're gonna be electronic circuits, and there we go. I I should put something to adjust their stack. Could probably do it right here to try and at least balance them out a little bit. All right, lights. All right, drop that. Boom, 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 boom. All right. Throw that in there, and then next I'll probably end up automating science. But I probably want to do a few more of these, this like kind of same layout here. Let's see. I need 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 4 setups is probably too many, but it's fine. I need one more. Oh, it's being made. All right. Put those there. I'm gonna need a lot of inserters. I wonder if that should be enough. This should be enough for this whole thing. All right. Let's see. I'm gonna want to replace my slow inserters on my smelting with fast inserters too here in a second. That's sweet balance. That isn't balancing at all. Should be good, and then we will shift right click. I don't know if you knew this, but you can actually copy and paste what these are set up to build if you shift right click and then you shift left click on these. Very convenient. Let's see, how are we doing power wise? Looks like we're okay, and these are facing the wrong way. Oops, there we go, all better. Let's go ahead and split this bad boy right now. There we go. We have our first few buses set up of iron, copper, and tasty chips. And hopefully, yeah, these will all fit through here. Thoughts on horrible CGI abomination Pokemon movie? That's a remake of the first Pokemon movie appearing exclusively on Netflix in the West. I do not care at all. No feelings have been aroused in my bosom. All right, so the next thing I need to decide is where I'm actually going to put my science. which I'm kind of... So, this area right here, you guys can't actually see my mouse cursor, can you? I just realized that. Wow, that's kind of shitty. Let me... Properties. There we go. I didn't realize that was, you couldn't see my cursor that whole time. So my plan is that most likely, for iron, I can expand kind of this direction. Copper, I can expand right here eventually when I need to. I'll have to make those belts bigger at some point, but, trying to think where could I put science? Because the thing with your science setup is that lots of stuff eventually needs to kind of loop back to your science setup. Maybe I could just do it kind of here, like horizontally. Horizontally. Yeah, we're running short on copper here. Oh yeah, I was gonna replace all these, wasn't I? Let's do that. I can throw down more copper smelters now too. Let's do that. And then I guess I need to go pick up some stone. Everything power-wise seems to be doing okay so far. Eventually, I'll need to automate my stone mining for like concrete. But for now, it's fine. Put that there. Get lit. Gonna get lit up in here a little bit. Yeah, that'll be fine. So I have 8 right now. I'll add another 8. 4. 2, 3, 4. And then... Yo, what's up, Whittler? Are there enemies? Yeah, I have them turned off right now, though. They're technically, I could go visit them. They're these little bugs. They're bugs. In the base game, you create pollution and they get angry and attack you over time. But honestly, I kind of just enjoy playing the game to do the factory stuff. It's kind of like 2 different games in one. When you play with the enemies on, so they still spawn, they just won't attack me unless I attack them. When you play with the enemies on, there's like a huge aspect of this becomes like a fucking, what do you call it? Like a tower defense game. Okay, so cause I still have my shitty science setup. Let's just do like one of these things. Have I tried out Satisfactory? Yeah, so I was in the alpha for Satisfactory and it's okay. I wasn't inspired to buy it right away. I'm probably gonna wait until maybe it's on Steam or something. And even then, I don't know. I had some, I mean, granted, I'm sure it's gonna be very different in its finished form compared to the alpha, but I definitely had some issues with the alpha. It's a cool game. I think Factoriooo's much better. Factorioooo's, I think, a lot deeper too. Just mechanics wise. Alright. Look at how I like when I have these full belts. Makes me feel good. Make me feel good. Very nice. Okay. Place all these fucking jabronis, and then after that, I will make some more jabronis to make them humble. All right. Make some of those, and then let's double check our power right now. We're good. We're like 50%. So the first thing that I need to do, that I think I want to do is, what's green science again? It's transport belt inserter. How did I do this last time? I had a pretty specific way I did it. So I don't need to bring any copper over for science 2. I just need the electric, or the chips, and iron. I usually don't like putting cogs into my bus, so I'm probably not gonna do that. So what I think I want to do first is let's put a split right here. Put this over here. Alright. Still, I'm not 100% sure how I want to set this up. I may have done this too low. But let me think. If I put shit here, I can kind of bring it all over. So I could still do science kind of like right here. I think I should make this a little bit lower though. Like maybe split right here. Bring this over here. That. That'll give me a little more room to work with. Yeah, that should be fine. All right, let's make some of these bad boys. Man, I really want a piece of that pizza right now. I had leftover pizza. I got a Sicilian pizza. Like Neapolitan style, thin and crispy, like I was talking about. Yeah, crispy pizza. What I'm thinking, okay, so I need cogs for my normal science, right? I need cogs for inserter, and I need cogs for transport belt. So I'm gonna kind of think about this. I think what I want to do is something like this. Yo, what's up, Service? I could put it so that the cog output is centered, and that way it would be balanced at least. Like this. So I would put it, and then I'd have this here, and this would be my cog line. And then I could split it. As long as I space them appropriately, I could split off the cogs. You know what I mean? Picking up what I'm putting down. Because it's really not that big of a deal to split off this twice. Although I'm probably, after, if these belts are so close, there's a good chance I might need to rebalance them. All right, all right. You have a freezer pizza? I mean, go for it. What time is it there? What time is it here? It's 7:30. You know how it do. So I'll have cogs in the middle, and then I can work in between with this stuff. I'm gonna also need to bring copper over here. But I don't actually think... I should probably bust my copper out into 4 lanes. Alright. Hopefully I didn't fuck this up, considering I did it all in my head. So that'll fill out nicely. So what do I need? I need the copper plates for the science pack. And that's it. For the science 2, I don't need copper plates. So for science 1, it's just gear, copper plate. And if I'm putting my science up here, that really means... Where should I build it? I could do it... a few different ways I could do this. I don't think this is a good idea, actually, but I'll roll with it for now. You know what I'm gonna do, actually? This might be a good idea. I'll leave this as 2 for now, and I'm gonna leave some space. And let's see, if I were to go, like, say, here. Something like this, maybe. Is there an end goal to Factorioooo? Yeah, you're supposed to build a rocket. And that takes a lot of work. You're supposed to build and launch a rocket. That's kind of like the normal end game goal, pretty much. So now here's the thing. If I were gonna do, like, say this. These are only 3 wide, right? Yeah, okay. I can put that there. Making the biggest factory is kind of a big part of it. Yeah, I mean, it's just satisfying to expand and figure out a way to do your business, I guess. So now here's the thing, right? I should probably have brought this up on the other side, but I don't think it'll matter that much. And then we can put 1, so that'll be our spacing for that. These aren't going to do anything right now for the moment. Need more iron, I guess. pick up some goods. All right, bring that over there. Yeah, the rocket is what is technically the congratulations you win state. So let me just think about science for a second. Let's make all these. Got a bunch more shit here. I'm thinking about them beans. TBQH. Power's okay. What I want is at least like, I don't know, 10. How many did I just make? That's 6, 8, 9, 10. 10 might be too many for right now, but it'll be fine. I think the easy thing might be to do this. Give him some space. Do him like right here. I would prefer to have them going vertical, but that's fine. They don't need to be vertical. So we're gonna do one. Let's put some nice space in between these though. Five. And then we're gonna definitely at some point there will be belts running on the outside, and there are also going to be belts running on the inside. This should be good for now. I might actually want to reverse those. No, it's fine. For now, let's put these like this. Let's do a splitter there. The game is very lonely without enemies. I mean, sorta. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. For now, since I'm only dealing with red to start with, this will be fine. I hope it's okay that I'm bringing it on this side. I think it will be. Okay. Red science, copper plate, transporter belt. Yeah, all right. So what I'm gonna do roundabouts these parts. Split one of these bad boys off. And then let's bring this over here. Go under here for now. All right. We have our materials. You know, I could double stack pretty easily here if I did this. Oops. How many, no, it's 1-to-1, so it's not a big deal. All right. All right, all right. Let's see how many of these we can fit in here. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. Hopefully this isn't gonna run too long. Put that bad boy in there. And then we're gonna, once this is all connected, we'll optimize some stuff a little bit. We're gonna need to make, let's see. Probably gonna run out of power poles here. All right. Very nice. You can use normal inserters here, I guess. All right. And then I'm gonna take this bad boy up here, over here, over there. And then we are going to select our red science, right click, boom. All of these make red science. Let's throw some lights in here. And there we go. We got our science starting up. I can clearly do more than 4. I'm probably, let's see, how many do I have right now? Let's do, how many can we fit here? 5, 6, 7. They don't really need these big gaps in here. 8. Can you clone the segment you already made? Yeah, so you can. Here's the thing. If you do it without drones, you basically make a blueprint. It doesn't. It won't automatically put down the stuff for you if you have your inventory. Have it in your inventory, because that's actually like a later upgrade in the game. Is that you can get robot friends that will build and deconstruct for you and like build your blueprints that you make and stuff like that. But at this point in the game, it'll let me like, so I believe if I press like copy paste, like I can select something and I can make a blueprint out of it. But the thing is that if I place that blueprint, all that is just putting a ghost of it down for me so that I can see the ghost pretty much. It won't actually like automatically place the stuff for me unless I have drones, which I won't have for a little while. Yeah, ghost, it's spooky. All right, let's throw down, I guess since I still don't have level 2 science juice popping yet, then I think what I'll do is I'll go ahead and wait a second on that. We'll just do all the level 1 stuff, even though I'm not really going to use turrets and walls. Oops. Let's see. All right. There's plenty of red science now. Yeah, stone walls. Great. All right, so now what we need to do is automate our green science. So green science is transporter belt and inserter, which is a little more weird because that means, so we need iron plates, gears, and circuits for the inserter, and we need iron plates and gears for the belts, right? And I think what I want to do is try and bus those onto the same the same belt for the transporters and the inserters. So let's see. Inserter again, iron plate, gear wheel. Iron plate, gear wheel, and then iron plate, gear wheel, right? So what I think I want to do with that is bring this over. Let's see, how does this fit in here? That actually fits pretty great, huh? What I need to do actually is split the gear here. We'll do that. We're gonna need to bring one of these down, I think. And then we need to bring, so this will be our belt line, right? So it's just iron plate and gear wheel. So this will be our belt line, and we'll do, let's do like 3 of these for now. And we're gonna need some long boy inserters and some more fast inserters. I should have picked up some chips before I started making these. And then we are going to need to bring chips over for, we could probably bus the cogs. Let's see. It's 1, 1, and 1, so it really doesn't matter that much. However, so if these are reaching over here to place down the belts that they're gonna make, let's just test this out really quick. Let's do this. So what I'm thinking, so if this is making belts, and we have like an output right here, that's going to be put on the far side. So then ideally, what we would have is one of these, probably like this, putting the inserters onto the far side from this side. So for that, what I could do is we can probably do like peep this shit, right, homie? Homie. Ooh, wait, that's not gonna work like that. Can kind of work like that, but what we're gonna want to do is take this. Let's take this. Like that. I'm doing the way I'm doing this is a little, I wouldn't say kludgy. I got it in my head what I'm doing. And it should work fine. That. Part of the problem is splitting this belt might be a bad idea, but I can live with it. Oops, I didn't need to click that, but okay. So we're gonna need to split this bad boy right here. I don't really need to make a tunnel for this. It should be fine. Oh, I got something wet got on my mouse. Oh, fuck. Oh, my God. Oh. Oh! Here. I did that too close. Oh, no, 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 no. Yeah, that'll be fine. So if we're doing 3, need more belts. All right. Doing 3. That means there, and there. And then we're gonna need one of these, one of these. Oops, one of these. We're gonna need probably 2. I don't know. We'll try with 1 on this side first and see how it goes. The idea that I'm trying to get here with a lot of these is that if I need to, I can keep expanding them horizontally. For green science, I don't really think I'm going to need to do that much. Split that. Put that. So now these will get on a shared line. I'm gonna make some more power lines. I'm gonna need to turn, looks like these ones on. Put these on. Yeah, so you can see how should probably I'll deal with that after it's fully set up. Oh, military finished. Yeah, sure. So we need ins and then ins. The thing is, what we want to make sure doesn't happen is that of any of these parts that are being bussed in together, like the gears or the plates here, that like we aren't using too many of them further up that they aren't available further down, if that makes sense. It's all getting power. And then these are going to be inserters, and we will take those and put those there. And now we have the inserters and the what's it called, on the same pipe here. And I think I'm gonna actually let this extend out a little bit, like this maybe. And then let's go up a bit. Heavy armor's finished. I need to make some more shit. Oh yeah, we're gonna need to definitely... I either need to rebalance these belt... Actually, I just need more smelters at this point. Power-wise, we are underpowered too, so that's probably why this is happening. I need to do that first. Let's add 2 boilers for steam engines. All right. Yeah. What happened to the other one? Why am I researching weapon shooting speed? Just because it's something to research that'll consume my red science right now, while I'm getting the green science going. There is no harm. I mean, if I eventually start fighting biters, you know, I'll have it, I guess. I don't really need to do it, but... Alright, and then let's do that, and then let's do this. And then let's do... Oops. And we need to put a pipe in there, and we should be good. That is the FL Studio kick? What is the FL Studio kick? Which sound? The, like, place pipe sound? The lay pipe sound? Like this sound? No, that's not it, right? The machine. But, like, when I put down the boiler? That sound? No. The steam engines, you mean? That, yeah, okay. Something like that. I'm gonna throw even more, even though it'll be overkill. I won't have to deal with it for a while, so. And I don't have to worry about pollution, really, because we're playing on peaceful, so. Alright. Long ball, Larry. Peaceful's nice. I mean, it lets you just focus. Does pollution? Yeah, so if you look at my mini map and I turn this overlay on, so this red area is pollution I'm creating with my steam engines and my smelters and stuff like that, and it gradually spreads. And basically, see, there's like a red colony over here. Once you spread your pollution far enough, you'll start getting regular raids from the insects, the biters. And the thing is that the longer they're exposed to the pollution, the more they evolve and basically, like, they level up. Yeah, you can, like, get a tank and run over them. That works. All right, we're gonna rip up all this shit. don't need it anymore. All right, very nice. What I do want to do is increase our iron output here. How many do I have right now? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on each side. So that means I need to do 7 more on each side. I need 14 burners. I have 5, so that's 10, 15. That'll be enough. I need to finish the green science over here too. Let me finish green science first, actually. I'm gonna go ahead. Let's give it a little bit of space. Yeah, sure. Let's do all 6. Do resources dry up eventually? Yes, they do. You can actually see how much is in each, like, square, pretty much. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, I have inserters right here. I guess, what else do I need? Need some of these. Yeah, so we're running kind of low on iron right now. I mean, I do have these compressed belts, but see, the way I'm splitting it too is kind of less than ideal. What I really should do is probably throw a splitter in here, just to even that out a little bit. All right. Do this. Boom. 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 All right. Get that, get that, get that, get that, get that. Gotta get. God, I fucking hate that song. All right, and then we'll pick that, and then we'll hit up all these motherfuckers. And this game has always seemed pretty daunting to you to get into. Yeah, at first it definitely is. It's a little weird, because, okay, the thing is the first, like, half dozen games you play of this, your first impulse is not to, like, make these big branching buses of materials. Your first instinct is, like, usually to, like, the first instinct, I think, for most people is to be very linear with their thinking. Like, oh, I made the thing, now I gotta do the thing next, instead of, like, a branching method, if that makes sense. Okay, 6, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, is that gonna fit? Yeah, that should work. Yeah, this is still pretty, like, you can build massive factories in this. Like, this is still very small right now. And I am building things actually fairly close together, even though I said earlier, don't build stuff so close together. Because I'm a big brain man. Did I put too many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, that should be fine. I need to make these though. Okay. So I got green science going in now. That means first thing I'm going to do is advanced material processing, which will give me better furnaces, which we'll swap these out for fairly soon. All right. Alright, this is gonna be ugly right now because of the electric poles that I have. But that should definitely increase my output. I could probably copper I don't have any shortage of right now, so I think I'm fine with that. But let's see how that does. So you can see we have our green science now kind of buffering in. So the reason I have this middle thing here is that there are a lot more types of science that we're going to have to research. We have level 3 is this blue one, and then there's a military one we probably aren't going to research, but yeah, there's stuff we're going to have to get, and so the goal is going to be, this will actually I'll probably reverse this, but we're going to do the next two sciences stacked on this middle belt like this so that they can reach in from the middle and grab them. Kind of like, it's very similar to how the smelting is taking, you know, has one thing on the outside and one thing on the inside. We're doing the same kind of thing, but with the science, because we need to get all those things all together. I could technically make this, do this. That might be good to just save some space. So if you need to balance things on a belt, there are a lot of different ways to do it. The simplest way, if you need to like stack something too deep, because inserters are always going to reach to the furthest away spot on the fucking thing they're doing. Yo, what's up here? Why are you not a VIP? So they're always going to try and reach to the furthest spot. And what can happen, like sometimes you want, like we're stacking the red and the green together. Sometimes you want to single stack on a belt. Other times you really, you know, you don't. You want to have a full belt of something, right? I still feel, I'm still burning through that iron. Oh, well, I'm not getting enough ore now because I put all these extra smelters in. So, let's rectify that situation. Let's throw one on here. Then, we can do, how far can I go over here? That'll work. All right. Next thing I think I'm gonna probably want is logistics 2. You know what? I actually think I want the better power lines first. All right, throw those down. And then let's go ahead and whoops. I'm gonna have to do some belt fuckery here. It's fine though. Oops. We should just be able to do a splitter. The splitter end should be fine for now. Yeah, Gear, I was mentioning I haven't really played... I've played this a lot, but I haven't played it in, like, over a year. So there's a lot of... I mean, a lot of stuff has been updated. You and your buddy started a train world where you used only belts on the mall? Everything else was strictly no belts. It was fun, but we made some critical mistakes. Yeah, that seems like a fucking nightmare. I'm not gonna lie. I might bring a second one down. I don't think I actually will need to bring a second one down. Mall. Oh, okay. I get what you're saying. I like, I guess the core of your factory, or I don't know. Yeah, sure, mall. The planet core. This is looking pretty good so far. So my plan now is to... So there's a little room to expand. I don't know how much red and green I'll really need to add. I mean, I'll probably add more science at some point. Or more researchy doodles. But I'll bring the iron and the copper and the chips that I have right now down through here a little bit. I really... I can research landfill, and I could probably fill in some of this water to make it a little easier to deal with. On the splitter, the priority thing is new to me. I think I understand what it means. So, like, if I set this to left output priority, that means that the left splitter is going to be it won't make a difference in this setup, right? It just means that whichever one I pick, that one's going to be the one that gets favored. In terms of what goes where first. Yeah, I see what it's doing. I see what they're doing. I get the picture. I'm not gonna fuck with it right now because it's fine if it's just split, I think, but... What I am concerned... I don't think I'm gonna use these for gears right now because I'm concerned about my iron supply. Although I do have, didn't I just finish researching this shit? Yeah, steel furnace. Oh, that's right. We should do steel next, probably. Where am I gonna put my steel smelting? Put it over here, maybe? But then I'd have to bring it all the way back up. I wouldn't have to, but... I could do steel... I mean, technically I could fit it in here. I could just make it come up this way. Oh, the filter. Okay, yeah, I figured that's what the filter did. I wasn't 100% sure, but I took an educated guess. Let's see. Damn. Yeah, I've never had a factory. I mean, I've had some big factories, but I've never had a factory that big where you need like 70 belts of something to fucking a rocket a minute. I've never done. I will definitely say that. I've actually barely even played this multiplayer because the last time I played the multiplayer was still fairly unstable. I'm gonna need to start doing bricks here too. Bricks. Need bricks. Brown. So let's do that. 5 is gonna be fucking plenty. Let's just manually load these to offload some of this shit, but I am going to... You know, at least one of these bad boys going. Looks like I'm gonna be using long ball inserters for this, which is fine. No big deal. Really don't need fast inserters for this either, but whatever, it's fine. Oh, that ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work at all. Shit. I mean, if I make some steel, I can make the big power lines. Am I looking for tips and such? Yeah, I mean, I don't mind. I have like, I do have probably, I mean, I have nowhere near as much as you, but like, I do have 100 something hours at this point between pre-Steam and Steam. You know what? Fuck this. I'm just gonna fucking do that for now. But it has, I guess you could say I'm rusty because I haven't played for like a year. Look at all this fucking spaghetti. Look at this spaghetti factory right here. Right here. I wonder if my old saves, I wonder if old saves even load in the newer version. It would be kind of cool to see what some of my old factories were like. Why am I getting coal on here? The fuck? Oh, that's fine. I noticed that ratios, at least some ratios changed. which confused me at first. Let me empty this box. Oh, brain melted. I got that landfill. Oil was a big one that changed recently. Yeah. Also, I mean, when I played last, like the uranium and the nuclear stuff wasn't even in the fucking game. So that's like a whole nother set of automation and shit that I don't even know. I don't even know. That's old? Yeah, well, I mean, it's at least a year old. Uranium. Your cat didn't like that noise? I got something to tell your cat. Bad kitty. Just kidding. Your cat's good. Oops. Did I freak your cat out? Yo. This uses stone. I remember the landfill thing being a mod at one point, not something that you could just make that easily. Oh, well, that's going to take a lot of stone to actually do that, huh? Uranium was in 0.15. I thought the last time I played it was 0.16 or 7, but maybe not. Maybe it was introduced in a version I was playing last time I was playing, but I wasn't far in enough to actually experience it. $20 stone, huh? I mean, I guess that makes sense to fill in water. I'm not gonna do that right now. I do want to maybe get a little more of this going. A little more of that coal action. Yeah. Build nukes. If you're good, maybe. What else did I need? What was I actually trying to build here? Oh yeah, I was trying to make steel furnaces. I need to actually make steel though for that. So that returns me to my question is, where do I want to put my steel smelting? Where? Who put it here? That would be kind of a dumb place. It would wind up coming out over here. I don't think there's room to do it here either. Could just do it down here. That was probably best. You know. Let's pick up some inserters and some belts. So what I'm thinking, something like let's do, I probably for now I only probably need like 6 maybe steel for steel, 6 or 8 maybe. I'm gonna need to get coal down there, aren't I? Huh. Maybe I should just do it right here. Yeah, but then I won't be able to expand horizontally here very easily. Is there other coal to the south of me? No, there's coal over here. I'm just thinking. Gotta put on my thinking cap. Oh! I'm doing pacifist. I like pacifist more. Especially since I'm rusty. Because that's a whole nother element of the game that you have to deal with. And part of the reason I'm playing is because, you know, for the Secret Santa thing, a bunch of people got Factorioooo, and I figured I'd just like start a new game and if any new people wanted to watch, you know, they'd kind of get a few ideas in their head. Not trying to tell anyone how to play, but you know, just kind of seeing a gamer at work, you know how it is. So if I'm bringing coal in here, because I mean I could do steel where it like I bring some iron up here and then I do like steel in this area and then take it back out and bring it down. Or I could do it like right here, but then that would kind of cut this off and make that a clusterfuck. If I do it down here, I just need to bring I need to bring coal from all the way up here down here. I mean, which isn't impossible. It's actually fairly easy, but I mean, I could even do it up here, although I'd like to kind of keep the flow. Maybe I'll just bring coal down here. That'll probably be the easiest way to do it. All right. So let's do our little setup that we had, right? So, we'll leave a little bit of room between these, you know, just in case. So let's do like this. Not what I wanted. All right, and then let me. Go ahead and do that. Is that what I want? Is that too close? It should be fine. All right, and then we will have this bad boy going here. Could probably put it somewhere else actually, but it'll be fine. All right. We gotta get that coal down here. God, that's a long trip. My trip. Should we bring it through here? Yeah, you can do that. Man, I can't imagine if you're doing like no belts and you're trying to like go in between shit like this. I mean, I guess it's just not possible, right? Fuck. Whatever. Good enough. Belt trains. Excuse me. What? What? Yeah, but I mean, if you need to cross over something, what? You just use fucking like long inserters for everything? Let's do 1/4 of this. Although I should rebalance it. That'll be fine for now. You use stoplight. Alright. Way out now. Oh, fuck. I didn't want to do that. Eh. I probably could do more science-y shit to make that go a little faster. Considering these are fully backed up, I could easily put more science man machines. Oh. And for now, I'll probably just end up putting my steel into containers, into chests or something. Inserters would pull the raw materials out of the train and put science back to go to the next location. God, that sounds like a nightmare. The train stuff is cool. It's just it's time consuming, you know. All right, so we got that pumping away. Can finally make some of these nice pulls and stuff like that. Oh, logistics 2 is finished, which means we should probably do lab research speed next. And on that note, also, I should make some more labs. Let's see, I have how many right now? 2? That'll be 1, 2. I could probably fill all the way here if I'm gonna, especially if I'm gonna reverse this. Let me take this middle one out for now. I mean, I know it's here, but I don't really need it right this second. Yeah, I'd actually love to see a bottom how you set that up. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do a few more. It's always funny because I know, like, early game in this, I always like underestimate the scale of what I'm doing. But I mean, realistically, if you look on my map, this is not actually a very good starting spawn because of how much water is around. It's going to be kind of a nightmare to expand unless I just like start filling shit in. Pretty clean base. Yeah, I mean, I try to keep it clean. I don't care that much about like, I'm not too anal about my power lines or anything like that, but probably could use some more coal mining. Just to be safe now that I'm smelting ye old steel. I just try, I mean, the blueprint stuff is really helpful, so is the ghost planning thing, but like, you know, for like this whole section, which I could expand out more if I need to, which I kind of don't really need to at this point. You know, I kind of sat long enough and just thought about it in my head, what needed to go. For a lot of stuff in this game, there kind of is like an optimal solution for certain things, but it's not always. I mean, it really comes down to like space utilization and materials. Like, it doesn't, just because you do something like pretty much optimally doesn't mean it's the only way to do it, you know? Yeah, drones almost are like cheating in this game. I mean, they aren't cheating. They're obviously an intended thing, but like, you can start getting really lazy with how you design shit once you get drones. Because you just like logistics everything everywhere. And you're like, oh yeah, fuck it. I don't need no belts. I ain't afraid of no belt. Well, that should help us research a little faster. How am I doing on power, by the way? I feel like I probably about half utilization. Let's look at production. Over the course of a minute. Let's do 10-minute time scale. So my consumption is higher. That's probably because my belts were full. So I wasn't producing as much as I potentially could have in terms of the steel plates. Everything else looks like it's pretty good. My consumption and production of coal looks pretty good. I love the bots. I mean, I'm not going to say that they're like, oh, you shouldn't use them, it's cheating or anything like that. Like, they're fucking awesome, and they make the game, even once the game is like, the thing is this game actually, it's pacing. It's weird that this game has pacing like this, but it has very good pacing where like, just as you feel like you're like confident with a certain aspect of the game, they throw you a mechanic that's completely different to what you're used to. Like, first when you have to do like the oil and liquids and like chemical processing, and then when they give you the bots and stuff like that, they're great. I mean, the best part for me is like the when you use the personal ones to build for you, especially if you get a sick blueprint. If you're playing on hostile and you build a sick blueprint with like a bunch of laser turrets and like power lines and stuff like that, and you just have like run up to biters and have your bots build like a little fortress for you, like that's extremely satisfying. How are we doing on them bricks, by the way? Brick. I would never say don't use the fucking bots, though. I mean, unless you're doing like a challenge type thing, you know, a challenge piss or whatever, then yeah, sure, go for it. Do a no bot thing. But like, yeah, they're totally worth using. probably don't need this much coal, but I always feel safe when my coal is fully buffered. You look at other people's blueprints, but you don't import them. Yeah. The blueprint system seems way better than last time I used this. There's like the blueprint book now, and like you can import stuff with strings and shit. It seems way, especially like UI, just like it seems like they've done a lot of polish work on that front. Pretty looking pretty good. I really don't even need these here right now. I don't think I'll ever need those there, to be honest. Maybe I'm crazy, but didn't there used to be a way in the UI, like if I'm hovering over something, didn't I used to be able to press a number key and have it appear on the hotbar instead of actually having to like select it and put it in the hotbar? I feel like I remember that, but maybe I'm just thinking of Minecraft. Minecraft. I know they changed the hotbar and now it has like multiple pages and shit like that, and you can swap them and stuff like that. The hotbar is no longer storage. It's like was it storage before? Like if you took something out of here, did it disappear from your inventory before? I thought it always was a reference. But my memory is not the best. Let's be real. Oh yeah, I should probably put a belt or you know, thing here. Brown. Oops. Bricks. Used to be that you can move items out of the inventory into the hotbar. Middle click does something. It like selects an item. I don't know what it actually does. It like highlights things in blue when you middle click. I know middle click on the hotbar clears shit. But yeah, I don't really I don't know. Locks the item to that spot. Oh, it's not good. It's all good. How long have I been going right now? Oh, we're almost at 3 hours, huh? Time flies when you're Factorioooing it up. What time is it right now? It's almost 9 o'clock. Huh? I think I might, I might stop with Factorio here in a little bit and take a quick BRB to, expand my brain and eat a slice of pizza, and then I might, yeah, Slay the Spire maybe? I was gonna say either Slay the Spire or Tome, but people seem to enjoy Slay the Spire a lot more than Tome. Let's be real. And I get why. Noida I haven't played in a long time. Noida I'll save for the weekend or something like that. I'm sure there have been a few updates too. Yeah, I'm liking how this is looking right now. That's finished, and then I'll just go ahead and start my next research, and then I'm probably gonna save and then take a quick BRB and then come back for Splay the Splier. I need to get a win. I talked about this on stream. I needed, even though I've won with not all the characters, Defect was the only one I don't think I had won without mods on, but Silent and the Doofy boy I had definitely won with, and I have the achievement, but it didn't count. So to do the Act 4 stuff, I need to rebeat with the Ironclad now. But yeah, this was a good... See, this game, it's hard. You know, a lot of the games I like to spend the most of my time playing are kind of my, like, chill-out games. Factorioooo is pretty easy to talk during, and mostly talk about, like, what I'm doing in the game and shit like that. But this is the kind of game, you know, I usually play while I'm watching someone else on the other monitor, not while I'm trying to, like, talk about interesting things. Yeah, it's a very laid back stream. Look at them graphics. Whee. All right, that's good for now. That's a good start, I think. I think the plan from this point on is I'll bring all this stuff kind of down. I'll bring the steel into it. I'll probably start automating engines pretty fast because we're going to need a lot of engines for the next level of science, I believe. I'm just kind of running around and seeing if there's like oil nearby, which I don't think there is. We can go visit the bug fellows. Hello, fellows. How are you? Yes, very good. What is that? Some sort of worm? Good lads. All right, let's save. Streamus. All right. Except maybe I should run back to my base and save. You do get to build vehicles other than the trains and stuff. There's like a tank and a car, and maybe there's more now. I don't know. And you get an exosuit and can run really fast. Streams. Let me see. Big map. This is version 0.12, 0.16, 0.12, 0.14, 0.1. Oh, these Venus ones are the ones I was just doing. 0.12. So I can't load unless it's 0.15, which is like most of my saves. So I have to start an earlier version of the game to be able to load these, is what you're saying. Let's see what this one is. Huh. What am I doing over here? Yeah, through the Steam betas, that makes sense. So I have walls, so I'm guessing I'm playing with enemies. It's kind of a weird setup I have going on here. I don't remember this game at all. I don't know when the last time I played this one was, but it was clearly a very long time ago. What a weird power setup, too. Why don't I just put them all in a line? What are these doing? Oh, this is probably making, what? Bricks? Yeah, I like deserts, too. I agree. Huh. Oh, my output? That's an interesting way I did that. But oh, it's because I'm using long inserters. That's why. Pretty compact. This has like pretty much everything my base that I just did on stream has. It's a little more compact. The output is definitely probably not as high. It's about equal-ish for some of the stuff. Interesting. Oh yeah, and there be biters here. I guess I was just using turrets. Anyway. Yeah, that's it for Factorioooo for right now. Whoa! Whoa! All right. Give me some of that Kit Kat bar. Oh, wow. All right, so I'm gonna take a break for like maybe 10 minutes or so. I'm gonna have something to eat. You guys should do, you know, stretch your legs, make yourself feel good or whatever, feel good about yourself. And then I'll be back with Slay the Spire. Playcast COP. No, because it'll get VOD muted. And I don't split my, well, nah. No, I'm good. Yo, peace out, Gear. Thanks for stopping by. I'm gonna go ahead and play like I don't know this. Anyways, I'll be right back.